And we close out in Antarctica. The continent known to be one of the coldest and most isolated places on Earth is experiencing an alarming and unprecedented heat wave. Temperatures have surged more than 50 degrees Fahrenheit above normal right in the middle of winter. In fact, this is the second major heat event in just 2 years, raising concerns about what the future might hold for the planet's polar regions. Could this be a sign of more extreme climate events to come? Our final report dives into the details.
In a place where the sun rarely shines and the temperatures are usually cold, East Antarctica has stunned scientists with an extraordinary heat wave. This strange and unprecedented heat wave is the second to hit East Antarctica in just 2 years. The last time it happened was in March 2022, when scientists working on the eastern coast experienced a day that almost felt summery. Shedding their heavy coats, donning shorts, and even going shirtless, something previously unthinkable in one of the coldest places on Earth. But this year's heat wave is happening in the middle of the Antarctic winter, making it all the more unusual. Normally, winter temperatures hover around minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 50 degrees Celsius. But now they're dancing around minus 4 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Although we are a long way from any inhabited part of the planet, in reality what happens in Antarctica affects the entire planet. The worrying thing is that it is accelerating. The feeling is that these things don't seem to matter to the world's population, who are immersed in their day-to-day lives, and so are we, but we don't think about the long-term consequences, and the problem is that these degradations are not easily recovered.
The heat wave isn't just a brief spell, it's expected to last another 10 days. The South Pole Station, a place known for its brutal cold, tracked its warmest July since 2002, with temperatures nearly at 11 degrees Fahrenheit or 6.3 degrees Celsius above the average.
The global mean temperature has reached a new record that has exceeded the record set by the record-breaking year of 2023. So a good part of Antarctica is much warmer than usual for this time of year. And so when you sum that up into the global average, this actually drives the average up.
The reasons behind this heat wave are complex, and scientists are still piecing together the puzzle. One of the main culprits seems to be something happening far above the Earth's surface in the stratosphere. Here, a strong band of cold air and low pressure, known as the polar vortex, usually spins around the pole, keeping the extreme cold locked in place. But this year, the vortex has been disturbed by atmospheric waves, causing it to weaken and allowing temperatures to rise dramatically. The bigger picture is also worrying. The entire planet has been experiencing record warmth since last July. And as the Earth heats up, the poles are warming even faster.
July this year, although it was the second warmest, it was slightly below July 2023. So the margin was very small. It's a few hundreds of a degree Celsius. I think that's really something to keep in mind. I think it was the streak record of global temperature record was in part related to development and of the El Niño event in the Pacific that's come to an end. But there is also other part of the world that are still very warm, much warmer than average.
Recent data from ice cores and climate models also show that Antarctica is warming twice as fast as the global average, a trend that could have devastating consequences for the entire planet.
In a sense, over the last 12 months, we have been already above 1.5. It's a slightly different definition, so we don't expect to actually breach the terms of the Paris Agreement until the 2030s. But the more, with this warming that we have seen and that in all likelihood will continue in the next few months and years, well, we are approaching that limit. And so it becomes more and more urgent, if that's our goal, to limit the emission of greenhouse gases if we want to maintain the planet within that boundary.
As the heat wave continues to grip East Antarctica, scientists are watching closely, knowing that this is likely a sign of what's to come. In a world that's warming at an unprecedented rate, even the coldest places on Earth are feeling the heat.
From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
Kamala, you're fired!
I say, bring it on.
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill. We know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree. One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished. On the show today, the T20 World Cup bandwagon has moved across to the West Indies. What can we expect